As one of the Rebel Alliance's greatest leaders and cinematic feminist icons, Princess Leia has proven fierce and fearless time and time again. Dedicated to taking down the Empire, she's always been equipped with wisdom, bravery, and of course her star-studded buns. However, there's more to her iconic hairdo than meets the eye. Years and years of history more. Her bun style was inspired by Mexico's female revolutionaries and women of the Native American Hopi Tribe. Carrie Fisher, the inspiring author and actress, beautifully encompassed all of the character traits of Princess Leia in her daily life. When casting the part, George Lucas was looking for a resilient, cheeky warrior rather than a, quote, damsel in distress. Far from your stereotypical princess, Fisher filled Leia's shoes quite perfectly. With these qualities, it's only fitting that the princess had a revolutionary hairdo to complete her ensemble. Appearing in Star Wars: A New Hope back in 1977, Princess Leia's buns only made one movie appearance throughout the entire Star Wars saga. In Empire Strikes Back, nope. In Return of the Jedi, nope. In any of the new ones, nope. Only in that movie. Crazy, right? And yet the silhouette of these beauties continues to live on as an icon in cinematic wardrobe. Initially, Fisher wasn't too crazy about the cinnamon bun style that Lucas was dreaming of. It actually took 2 hours to secure them firmly in place. You wouldn't want those puppies falling out mid-battle, am I right, ladies? Certainly, Lucas did not pull this twisted style out of thin air, so where did he find his inspiration? In a 2002 interview with Time, George Lucas revealed that he was on the hunt for a revolutionary look, different than anything fashion had ever seen. He said, "I went with kind of a southwestern Pancho Villa woman. The buns are basically from turn of the century Mexico." George Lucas's inspiration stemmed from the female Mexican revolutionaries, also known as the soldaderas. These women joined the revolution around the start of the 20th century and were undoubtedly tough, and an important part of Mexico's rebel force, for sure. It's likely that he was referencing Mexican Revolution Colonel Clara de la Rocha. She is known for leading a key 1911 battle in northern Mexico where she crossed a river on horseback and took out a power station in order to allow rebel forces to attack at night without being seen. De la Rocha's contributions to the revolution were nothing short of extraordinary and historic. Can you blame Lucas for wanting to pay tribute to her double bun do? However, according to many studies and researchers, there's a good chance Leia's hairdo wouldn't exactly have been practical for these fierce fighters heading off to battle. Tabia Linhard, author of Fearless Women in the Mexican Revolution and the Spanish Civil War, has concluded that with the conditions at hand, the soldaderas may have opted for something a bit less bobbly. She recounts the women of this period wearing long braids, hats, and shawls over their heads. Additionally, conditions on the battlefield were harsh. She says the woman's tasks included carrying supplies, taking care of the men's needs, serving as spies or smugglers, and some also participated in battle. While De La Rocha is photographed wearing this hairstyle despite its potential inconvenience, it's likely that the true inspiration for Leia's locks was the Native American Hopi Tribe. The Hopi women have lived on the reservation in Arizona for decades. Known as stewards of the land, they sustain culture through tradition in their everyday lives. Deeply rooted in religion and spirituality, to be a member of the Hopi tribe means one strives towards the state of total reverence and respect for all things. Just a few years ago, a traveling exhibition called Star Wars and the Power of Costume clarified confusion behind Lucas's inspiration using one of the director's vision boards. A visual representation of De La Rocha was in fact shown, along with the words Mexican, Revolution, hairstyles, and women, accompanied by images of the Hopi women. Known as a squash blossom, the hairstyle worn by many of the women in the Hopi tribe looks far more similar to Leia's look than the longer braided styles of most Mexican revolutionaries. Regardless of what culture Princess Leia's hair originated from, Lucas was certainly on the right track using inspiration from both cultures of strong women. Like Princess Leia and the woman who embodied her, Carrie Fisher, the legacy of these historical female figures will live on forever, buns and all. The next time you decide to binge the entire Star Wars saga, remember that while they are a cinematic icon, Princess Leia's buns hold far more history in their twists than bobby pins. If you enjoyed traveling to a galaxy far, far away with me, be sure to hit the like, subscribe, and follow button because you know there's more where this came from. I'm Steph DeStasio, and we'll catch you next time for another unbelievable episode of Ripley's Rewind.